To give you just a brief overview of our history of our organization, the organization was founded in 1968 by a group of very successful businessmen in Fort Wayne. And the reason they formed the organization in reality initially was children found themselves in jails right along with adult offenders. We can't even imagine that today. But almost 50 years ago, that happened. These men were really the leaders of our community, men such as Kelly, Kloffensteins, Rokies, very, very successful men in our community felt that need to have a family environment for young men. So they started a small residential program in Whitley County called Black Lake Lodge. And for years, they did just that. And they opened another house. And then they started a program called Spencer Home, where they thought, we need to help young men who can't go back to their home be independent. So it's an independent living program. Well, that was really a long, long history. About 23 years ago, in 1994, they hired me to take it to the next step. That's really when things started to change and move away from residential to what we call in-home family counseling or home-based services. We realized that we were not being successful just working with kids. We needed to work with the entire family. In fact, that change happened in the year 2000 where we acquired a small nonprofit in LaGrange, Indiana. The joke was that I was such a great leader that they had 5 employees at the beginning of the week, and at the end of the week they had 1. And the reality is that's true. I will never let that employee quit. She still works for me because it messed the story up. But the greatest thing there was they would go into the home and work with the whole family. It was 1/10 of the cost, and it was 30% more successful. So that's really where the beginning. For years at that point, I think we had maybe 10 clients. Today we're in over 3,000 homes a week all over the state of Indiana. That happened in 2000. In the year 2012, we acquired another organization called New Horizons. And New Horizons, unfortunately, came with some baggage. We would encourage you to go to the website. We would encourage you to look to see some of the social media issues. But with that came what we did do in the Dominican Republic. It was one of the factors that's helped us create Crosswinds. We do in-home family counseling as well as residential there as well. But our history really starts with that group of businessmen in Fort Wayne who wanted to help kids who found themselves in jail.